In the audiobook, Mo Riverlake makes parodies, makes song parodies.
Yep.
And when Cane was reading those parodies, he would actually sing them. And
Yeah, that's a story too.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask if there was a story behind that. Tell me what that was like.
Yeah, so he's actually said on his own show, I haven't heard it, that he doesn't sing. I guess this is a running thing on the show that he doesn't sing. So he's doing my thing, and I'm listening every chapter as he submits them, and he didn't sing some of the lyrics. And I got on the phone, I said, you gotta, it's like, I don't want to ask him too much. I don't want to piss him off. But he's like, you gotta sing this, because one of the things is, he writes all these song parodies, and some of them are parodies I when I was a kid, mostly dirty. But then there's a part that I made up specifically, and part of what the book is, for those who don't know, the guy writes a typo tweet and ends up offending the LGBTQ accidentally, of course, because it's a typo, and then people start coming down on him, and then everything he's ever done in his life comes back and is dredged up, and now is offensive. Everything. So, as I go back and tell the story of how he went to Hollywood and everything, one of the things he did was he played some clubs, some small comedy bits, and sang his funny songs, and a lot of them are now back and getting him in trouble after the tweet. So one of them was at a birthday party he had 4 friends, and they were teasing him. They did a thing with him for his 40th birthday, and he made up a song. He changed the lyric to Lovely the Band's These Are My Friends. And you guys know the song, These Are My Friends. These are my friends. Okay, so he sings a verse about each of his friends. One of them's Hispanic. One of them's, like a superhero geek. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
and so the lyrics are just, again, if you're good friends with somebody, you can tease them, and you can call them, you can make fun if they're Jewish. I have a good friend of mine who's Jewish from the University of Miami, and I tease him, and I make Jewish jokes all the time, which would other people but between him and I, he makes Italian jokes at my expense, and we think it's great. It's a sign of endearment in that
situation. It is. It's a love language between men.
Right. We know each other. He knows I'm not offending Jews. I'm just using it. It's funny, and he's Italian.
It's funny.
All right. So this is what the guy does in the story. He sings a verse of These Are My Friends about each of his 4 people, who each happen to have specific stereotype, nationalities or what have you. And it's funny, and it's between friends, and it's very, very loving. Well, after the typo and the shit hits the fan, the songs end up getting dredged up, and now they're horrifically offensive. Okay, so the point is he read the lines out loud, and the narrator did, and I can listen to it. It just doesn't work, because he's at a party, he's got all his friends there, and it just rhythm, and he's gotta sing the song. And he doesn't listen to that kind of music, so he wasn't even familiar with it. So I sang it to him over the phone, and I said, you gotta try it. So he did. He sang all the lyrics. Then there's another one at the end, which is a callback, and then there's a couple other songs, Mike and the Mechanics. All I need is a miracle. We changed the lyrics to all I need are some testicles. All I need are 2. All I need are testicles. All I need are 2. So I said, you got to sing that. It's not fun if you don't sing it. He's reading it. So he, sucked it up and sang what he was supposed to sing. And it
pushed him out of his comfort zone, didn't you?
Yeah. So did you listen to that? You heard him. You got to the point of the audiobook. And what did you think? Worked?
Yeah, I thought it worked. I thought it worked beautifully. He can sing. He can hold a tune. I think that's the most important part.
Yeah.
He's somebody who's like, I don't sing. But then when he's actually forced to do it, he can actually carry a tune. He's not saying it for good reason. He's not saying I don't sing for good reason. He
can't sing, right? But that makes it funnier to me, because the main character probably can't either. Mo Riverlake can't sing, so if it comes off as being bad singing, it makes it even funnier that here's this guy. It'd be like if I sang. I mean, I can't sing for crap, but excuse me, if I had to sing one of my old songs that I wrote, parodies, I would be bad, but it would be funny. It's still funny.